So for today's vlog, we are going to jump right into things, but I just need to make it to AFK some blood rune stone. Almost there. Happy Wednesday, aka hump day. Hopefully everyone's doing good, and we are ready. Here we go. Welcome if you are new. We are covering, we are covering hot news. Yeah, that's right. Very much hot news. This came out today, August 19th. Once again, very welcome if you're new. You enjoy my content, smash all the buttons. You know what to do here. Check down below. Don't be lazy. If you want to see more stuff from me, you know where to find all that good stuff. And I just lost my place in this thing. I will go ahead and put this down below in the description as well, too. I am at a utter loss here. Where? Ah, there it is. Oh, man. My head is up my head is up somewhere, right? Okay, so Birdhouse runs. I have made utter bank upon bank upon bank, bank. I have been doing Birdhouse runs religiously. If you have been following me for the last 2.5 years now, April 2024, I had level 73 hunter, and I basically pretty much said, hey, I want to, do Birdhouse runs like 15, 16, 17 times per day. I set a timer on my cell phone, and I legitimately did Birdhouse runs. By the glorious time period that we are living in, we have the accessibility to mobile applications. Back in 2005 when I started playing RuneScape, 2008 when I started video making on YouTube, even whenever the OSRS mobile app pretty much launched, I don't know off the top of my head, I want to say 2016 or 17, but regardless, understand that if you are new to OSRS within the last maybe 5-6 years, you are living in probably the greatest time ever to be playing RuneScape, because many years ago, people like myself, we didn't have access to log on to RuneScape when we are literally out grocery shopping. I was doing Birdhouse runs in a doctor's office. I was doing Birdhouse runs at a bank. I was doing Birdhouse runs while grocery shopping, while clothes shopping. I was even, don't tell anyone this, but, oh shit, it's on YouTube, right? I was even doing some Birdhouse runs while I was driving. Yeah, I'll go ahead and admit it. I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, there's barely anyone on the damn highway, and it's a straight highway for probably maybe 5-6 miles. I mean, I'm just gonna, load, okay, I'm looking down, I'm looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up. I mean, is it really that bad? To be honest, I'm very much convinced that being intoxicated is far worse while driving than just logging on a mobile application. I mean, give me a break, right? Okay, so anyways, I have probably made, I want to say, I gotta make an updated video. I was doing Birdhouse runs religiously, like 15, 16, 17 hours, or 17 times per day. Obviously, birdhouses themselves have gone down, and that's why I kind of really scaled back. But whenever I log on RuneScape, the first thing I do is I do a Birdhouse run. So if you are doing Birdhouse runs out there to, one, get level 99 Hunter, which I've gotten 56.5 million XP, because I had 1 mil XP starting when I started doing Birdhouse runs, but if you're getting 99 Hunter by doing Birdhouse runs, just stick with it. And I mean, it's such passive, easy XP. We'll talk more about the update today, because a big update did come out. But ever since Birdhouses, the birds' nests have gone down from 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. They're down to, to be honest, I'm not even sure what they're down to now. I think maybe like 39, 38, maybe 4,000. I've kind of scaled back a little bit, but on average, I do about 10 Birdhouse runs per day. And I mean, if you have been following me for a while, you know that I make like anywhere between, just by doing birdhouses on a monthly basis, anywhere between maybe 40 to 50 million GP. Obviously, when when the nests were very much higher, I was making like 60, 70 mil from literally birdhouses, okay? Like, that adds up. So I have made probably, definitely cleared over 1 bill. I got to really add up pretty much a lot of other stuff in a Excel document that I have. But I mean, yeah, so much of my OSRS GP, my bank is well beyond, I think like 2.3, 2.4 bill. And a lot of it is definitely from passive GP, like birdhouse runs, and also very much little bit of farming, significantly, but very much more the birds, the houses. Now, if you want to make even more GP, you do farming and you do birdhouse runs, okay? And if you want to even make more GP upon more GP, you pretty much do rune crafting while doing farming, while doing birdhouse runs. That's how you... Why don't I do farming? To be honest, I mean, I'm already making, like, hand over fist amount of GP on this game, so I'd rather not take any time away. Not to mention, a birdhouse runs takes 2 minutes for me to do. A farming and birdhouse runs take 12 minutes. You go ahead and do friggin', like, 12, 13 of those every day. That takes away a lot of time away from, runecraft. My time is very limited these days, so definitely got to factor that in. But even with that being said, I still log in like every hour or so. Not perfect anymore, but still like 10, 11, maybe, to be honest, I really got to add them up. Because the first thing that I do when I get out of bed, I go sit on the toilet in the morning, basically log on my phone really quick, get some resting action, and the first thing I'll go ahead and do is do a birdhouse run. That's like the very first thing I do. And then I basically pretty much feed my dog, walk my dog, come back, and then basically pretty much have my first meal, and then I'll go ahead and do another birdhouse run. So, I mean, like, you can pretty much do multiple birdhouses runs just by paying attention to like 50, 60 minutes. So this update came out today, which is very much a little bit of a buff and a little bit of a nerf. Now, for me, this doesn't really affect anything XP wise, but then again, I'm not really doing it for the XP. However, getting 99 Hunter, I definitely was. And I will say that I do have a lot of clan members, and I actually was talking to one of my clan members about this. Shout out to my OSRS clan Nightmare RH, not the friends chat. You gotta go ahead and click on the 2 green bubbles under the friends tab and type find Nightmare RH, because the clan system on OSRS, it's a little new and wonky, especially for a lot of people that might not be familiar with it. But, one of my clanmates was basically pretty much just started to do birdhouse runs, and I said to him, hey, don't get discouraged that the XP has decreased. Think of it this way. You're going to need to do more birdhouse runs to get to level 99, which means it's going to make you more GP. Ah, yeah. If you do not want to train Hunter, and I despise training Hunter the old-fashioned way, I really do. Catching Chimchampas, in my opinion, it's not AFKable. A Hunter has always been one of those 99s that you got to work for. I remember when Hunter actually came out on RuneScape Deuces. You're talking, when did, actually, hold on one second, I gotta actually look this up now. Hunter, RuneScape Hunter. Where is Hunter? Where's Hunter, man? Gotta find the Hunter, right? Yes, I was on RuneScape during this time period, and I remember I started playing RuneScape June 25th, 2005, baby, on my 17th birthday. How crazy is that? I actually just found that out a couple months ago. So I remember Hunter being released, and when I started video making back in 2008, like my hunter level was super low because I did not find arousal, yeah, arousal playing like, you know, Chinchampa. But here's the thing about it. During RuneScape 2, if you were to get 99 hunter from Chinchampas back in the day, you would make like 40, 50, 60 mil. Oh yeah, getting 99 hunter was a money-making skill. The problem is that you had to actually go ahead and work on this crap. That is what made it very unpopular, is because a lot of people back then looked at like 99 hunter as kind of like agility in a way. You basically got to work for the 99, but at the same time you make a lot of GP. But back in 2007, even 8, there was tens and tens of mils to be made by literally catching Chinchampas. It just was very unpopular. OSRS doing Birdhouse runs have become very, very popular on this game, but now it's facing some scrutiny with some changes. So, do I think this XP change nerf is relatively good? So, firstly and foremost, let's go ahead and read some stuff right here. If you read our initial Sweet Up blogs, then you'll be anxiously awaiting this one. Today marks the number of changes the Birdhouse runs reduce Hunter XP and the bolster for the Bird's Nest output to make them feel a little less mandatory for Hunter training. So understand that the OSRS team wants to put some integrity back into the Hunter skill. Maybe this is caused by me making a lot of videos based around Birdhouse runs. But then again, a lot of other content creators have done the same as well too. So you kind of really wonder if it's because of people like me. And the short answer is, it probably is because of everyone that basically does birdhouses for passive, like, XP. Now, for the GP aspect, birdhouses have always been known for, like, GP. But the XP is definitely a little wild. And this is the reason why. Let's go ahead and keep it simple, right? Let me go ahead and open my handy-dandy calculator here and really show you how remarkably crazy this really is, right? Let's go ahead and say you are level, you're level 73. And levels, keep the numbers simple. I'm going to use the example of when I got 99 Hunter back in 2024 when the XPs were unchanged. Let's say that you do 16 birdhouse runs per day. Now you're going to be getting, let's say that each birdhouses, because there's 4 of them, let's say each run gives you 4,000 XP. So 16 times 4, you're getting, hold on one second. Am I doing this correctly? Yes, I am. Okay, my brain is a little bit of mushy mush. Yes, 16 runs times 4,000 XP, that gives you 64,000 XP per day. Now, let's go ahead and times it by 30, because you do them every single day. You're going to be getting, okay, this is all fucked up. What is going on? Okay, my brain is, woo. Okay, hold on one second. Why is this so hard? What the frig, man? Okay, 1,000 times 4, 4,000 per run, times 16, 64,000 per day. And now we're going to times this by friggin' 30 days, 1.92 million XP per month. That is literally really crazy. You could be doing raids, you could be doing God Wars, you could be doing another 99, and you will be getting 1.9 mil per month. Let's go ahead and round this number up to 2 million XP per month, okay? 2 million XP per month. Do the math. Well, how many months is it going to take you to get to 99? Well, if we do 13 million XP divided by 2 million XP, it's going to take you 6.5 months to get to 99 Hunter. And that's pretty much what it took me to get to 99 Hunter while I was doing other things on this game. In the process, you will be making hundreds of millions of GP. So, yes, it does take away the actual training integrity out of the skill. But at the same time, it's still a money-making method. I mean, if anything, like, for me personally, this is not going to affect, and honestly, I should say, this is going to increase my GP. Because the fact that there's going to be buffs now, I'm going to be making more money. I'm going to be making more GP in the birdhouses. But here's the problem. Microeconomics 101, right? If you ever hear the terminology macroeconomics, think of money and how stuff is really affected from a zoomed out point of view. So when somebody says like macro environments, they're talking about inflation or deflation. In the U.S. economy right now, it's very much inflation, very much higher interest rates, or dealing with very much high interest rates to fight inflation. If you have deflation, it's basically a recession. Okay, macro environments are basically pretty much like looking at the entire U.S. dollar and the money supply. Micro, you got to think about individual stuff. Micro is supply and demand 101. Birdhouses are supply and demand 101. Obviously, if there's more supply of them in the game and not enough demand, what theoretically happens? More supply, less demand, the prices go. Now, you got more demand, less supply, the prices go up, right? So, is this good? Is this bad? Well, you would think, okay, we're getting more birdhouses, right? This is going to be good. It's going to be good at first, but then eventually it's going to catch up to everyone to bite them in the ass. Okay, that's just what's going to end up happening. So, we're going to see, obviously, very much a sharp increase of birdhouses, but they're also going to be flooded if we do actually get more birdhouses. The prices of birdhouses, or the birds' nests, in my opinion, the birds' nests, are eventually going to go down. So either way, is this a good thing or bad thing? Really long term, and when I say long term, I mean over like probably the next like several maybe months, maybe several years even, because it doesn't happen instantaneously. It takes a while for this stuff to actually happen, but long term, this is definitely like it's going to make birdhouses, in my opinion, very much go lower, unless, wait for it, unless Jagex figures out some need to make birdhouses go bye-bye. So, hypothetically, let's say if we need to use birdhouses to maybe make some armor or something on this game, just thinking outside of the box, it removes the supply of birds' nests, then we can see, obviously, the demand is going to go up. Maybe we need them for new potions, then the demand's going to go up. So, understand that long-term, unless maybe, like, the OSRS team has something up their sleeve, ultimately, this is just very much going to end up decreasing over time. But if you are doing birdhouses for 99, hunter, stick with it. Obviously, as your hunter level goes up, the XP is going to change. But once you go ahead and get redwood, I believe, don't quote me on this, redwood, actually, I got to pull it up right here. Redwood is level 89. That's really not that bad. Stick with it. Make passive XP. Make passive GP. Good vibes all around. You enjoyed this video, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow on another one, and also live stream tomorrow too. Check out all my links down below, and later.